but Animanta says it's your favorite sibling, of course. So today I'm gonna be showing you how to find the domain and the range of a function. So guys, xa ufuna domain ne range ne, firstly domain is the movement on the x-axis, while a range is the movement on the y-axis. Ne, so ke ngoku xa ufuna domain, you are moving on the x-axis. When you are moving on the x-axis, you look down, you look up, you look down, you look up. How are we doing that then? So when you are here, you're gonna look down, you don't see the graph. You look up, you do see the graph. Why am I saying you see the graph? It is because the graph is going like this up until infinity. So when you are looking straight up, you're gonna see the graph. So when you are here, you look down, you don't see the graph. When you are here, you look up, you see the graph. So when you are on this side, you look down, you don't see the graph. When you are above, you do see the graph. So that is telling us ukuthi noba ngabe ukweyiphi x value, you're gonna see the graph. On every x value, you see the graph. Ne? So how to conclude again? You're gonna say x is an element of all real numbers. I hope that's clear, guys. Let us quickly get to a range. So a range is the movement on the y-axis. It's the movement on the y-axis. Remember, xa we interpret a graph, you start from the negative side to the positive side. Ne? So we're gonna start here below. Ne? So you're gonna look left, you don't see the graph. You look right, you don't see the graph again. You look left, you don't see the graph. You look right, you don't see the graph. When you are here, whereby y is 0, you look left, you don't see the graph. You look right, you also don't see the graph. Why I say you don't see the graph? It is because we have our asymptote here, which is 0. So the graph cannot intersect this line. Cannot intersect this line. So we're gonna start seeing the graph above this line. We're gonna start seeing the graph above this line. Ne? So we're gonna continue. You look left, you see the graph. You look right, you see the graph. So what is that telling you? It's telling you ukuthi for every y values that are negative up until 0, you don't see the graph. Starting from above 0, you do see the graph. Let me explain again, guys. Ne? Xa uqala ujonga ezantsi kuka-0, whereby i-values zakho zika-y zi-negative, you don't see the graph. Yabo. So as ba usonyuka ude ufikelele ku-0, you don't see the graph. But uqale udlule apha ku-0 unyuke, you start seeing the graph. So ke ngolonto ixelela ntoni? It's telling you ukuthi igraph yakho uyibona only apho u-y amkhulu khona ku-0. You only see your graph whereby y is greater than 0. Ne? So how are you gonna conclude that? You're gonna say y is greater than 0. You see the graph where y is greater than 0, not where y is greater or equal to 0. Because if you say y is greater or equal to 0, you simply mean ukuthi the line can go like this on top of this line. But it can't. That's wrong. Ne? So we only see the graph whereby y is greater than 0, meaning it's above this line. It's above this line. I hope you guys understand. Ne? Please guys, subscribe, like, comment and share.